I recently had a chance to test both Ubisoft's XDefiant and Creative Assembly's Hyenas prior to release. I put XDefiant on my list of most anticipated FPS multiplayer games of 2023 prior to playing either game. After playing the closed beta of XDefiant this week, I continue to have a positive impression of the game. XDefiant is a 6 vs 6 tactical shooter with abilities. The game reminds me of Valorant. XDefiant is less ambitious than Hyenas, but so far my impression is more positive of XDefiant. Because of a non-disclosure agreement, I'm limited in what I can say, but I will try my best to convey my thoughts without breaking the NDA. First, let's get into the pros. The gunplay, input responsiveness, and animations were clear positives. In general, when I say gunplay, I mean how guns perform in terms of aim down sights speed, TTK, bloom, recoil, etc. I played on PC controller and barely had to tweak settings. The developers clearly know what they are doing in terms of controller support and input lag. Another positive were the animations, in terms of gun animations and movement animations. My last positive that I'll mention here is that I noticed that abilities are important, but the focus is more on shooting. As a result of these factors mentioned, I think this game has a chance of becoming an esport. I haven't played Valorant, but based on what I know of the game, I think Valorant may have been an inspiration for XDefiant. I only have one neutral factor to discuss. I thought the movement in XDefiant was more advanced than that of Call of Duty, but still standard. I think that if COD had the movement of XDefiant, the COD pros probably wouldn't be complaining about the lack of movement in COD. The only negatives for me about XDefiant that I'm allowed to mention at this early stage are that I really only play Battle Royales and XDefiant doesn't have a Battle Royale mode. I inherently don't like any game mode with fast automatic respawning. I don't see any major obstacles from doing a mini BR in XDefiant like 12 solos or 6 teams of 2. Let's take a look at a tweet by an executive producer of XDefiant. I like everything Mark states here except for red dots on the minimap. Because of the pace of play and map design, the red dots on the map when someone shoots are not a massive factor, but I don't like game features that try to reduce the impact of differences in game sense between players. In conclusion, I have a positive impression of XDefiant from the perspectives of fun and potential for being an esport. I plan to continue playing the upcoming beta tests of XDefiant. The only things they really need to do to get me to play this game regularly is add a mini Battle Royale mode and continue to find the right balance on the abilities and guns. Thanks for watching. On Twitter, let me know your impressions of the game if you played the beta and what you'd like to see added to the game.